I was watching a movie, and it made me realize that besides a hot vampire girlfriend, I really want a vinyl records player. Not any records player, but the one that I made myself, out of cardboard, with some tools. Those tools. I also have a weird relationship with technologies. That's why you're watching this sketch on the digital whiteboard, not on a piece of paper. How does it work? I start with a device that takes some sort of record. It might take a look at it, maybe listen to it, recognize some sounds or something, or maybe even like touch the grooves on the vinyl record, and it should be able to pretty consistently identify that this record contains that specific song, and it should play it on Spotify through my existing audio system. Also, I want to have some sort of blank records that I could use a link to a daily mix or to a song that I don't have physically. However, there's a problem. I'm not a handy guy, and my ceiling lights are barely held together with a piece of paper. To succeed, I need to learn some basic soldering, some sophisticated programming, microelectronics and electrical engineering stuff, and even some arts and crafts. But thankfully, I could just use the AI for all of that. As we say in machine learning, garbage in, and with some water, we could easily turn it in whatever we wish for. Kind of. You still need to do slightly more inputs, like prompt it a little bit, and you get almost a finished project. Right? Okay, crap. Just give it more water and wait a few hundred hours. Ta-da! I might have already built the whole thing. It works. You just take a record, put it on a platter, and with one press of a button... Beautiful, isn't it? No. You need to have an active session with your Google Assistant. Hey Google, play Spotify. Play your Spotify. And unless you want to say the exact track every single time, you also need to use the NFC cards with sort of a link to that song. The worst of all, analog micro servo 1.3 kg SG90 sucks. It is way louder than music, so unless you crank the volume up, you're gonna hear this buzzing always. So I had to buy a step motor. The main difference between servo and a step motor, I don't think that's important. I removed an old one, broke something, changed the code, and by me changing the code, I mean Gemini changed the code. I did figure out the pinout and routing the jump wires. Anyways, it works! Hooray! Platter does stuck occasionally because of the motor controller, and I just broke the whole thing. I'll fix it in post. Plot B. I have a weird relationship with technology. It's not all the way to self-hosting and only printed media. My photos are on Google Drive, but I upload them through a 10-year-old phone that offers unlimited storage. At least my books are printed, and my bicycle is me-powered. Back to the main thing. That's vinyl records player. That is made out of cardboard, and I could play records. It has an NFC reader, and if it recognizes a card,
it plays a song.